following calls for change across the state. We want to thank you for joining us. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, last Friday, Harris County Constable Precinct 5 mourned the death of Deputy Katherine Hutson, who was killed in a crash. Deputy Hutson's 7-year-old daughter also died in this crash. Sources tell KPRC2 that Hutson, who is a single mother, could not find childcare on that night and had to bring her daughter to work.
That's right. This sparked a conversation which now has many pushing for change. We are not just talking locally. This list has the names of 120 different organizations who are pushing for better child care in Texas. KPRC2 reporter Corley Peel joins us live from the newsroom. Corley, some local leaders are now getting involved in this issue.
Yeah, Keith and Daniela, a lot of people are hoping to improve child care here in Texas. Now, it is unclear what Deputy Constable Hutson's exact situation was, but like you mentioned, sources are telling us she had to have her daughter with her because she could not find child care, which is an issue that a lot of parents struggle with. Not only is child care hard to find, but it's not cheap. The average cost is $8,000 to $12,000, and in some cases, it's basically a college tuition. One state rep says he's writing a bill that will hopefully provide more funding towards child care. Available and affordable child care in Texas is crucial, according to Kim Katherine with Children at Risk.
This is an everybody issue. This isn't just those of us that have young children or middle or school age kids that can't be left at home. This is all of us.
The need becoming more evident after Deputy Constable Katherine Hutson and her 7-year-old daughter died in a crash. Investigators say an impaired driver hit Hutson's vehicle while she was working a second job doing traffic control for maintenance workers. Sources tell KPRC2 her daughter was with her because she couldn't find childcare. What would be some solutions for better, affordable childcare in our state?
And so it really is going to take an influx of additional other dollars to make that market work. And so is that, that can be a combination of our current federal dollars, that can be our state dollars, which we don't put in currently, and then local dollars of how to support families and child care.
Children at Risk is among more than 100 organizations who are pushing for the legislation to improve child care. A major concern is the child care scholarship program's long wait list, which is 78,000 children per day this year. Texas Representative Armando Wally says he's pushing for more funding during the January session.
You have to increase those salaries for those direct care staff workers. So all those take resources. And so what I plan to do is to help increase the budget for the subsidy so that we'll reduce those families that are on a waiting list.
Katherine says flexible child care hours is also needed for parents and first responders like Hutson.
We know we have child care deserts across the state when we look at just the, typical 6:30 to 6:30 Monday through Friday childcare, but those numbers are so much worse when we look at those non-traditional hours, those evening, weekends, overnight hours, that we know we have a workforce that needs that.
And leaders with Children at Risk say they also have bills in the works, and they are hoping to see change for childcare by that January special session. Live in the newsroom, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.